I will never look at British history the same way after learning this. The pages of history are often filled with tales of glory, conquest, and progress. But hidden within these pages are also stories of unimaginable cruelty and exploitation. One such story is the beginning of the British slave trade in Africa, a chapter that is often glossed over in traditional history books. Did you know that the British slave trade began in Africa in 1562? This was a time when European powers were exploring new territories and establishing trade routes. The British, eager to expand their influence and wealth, turned their eyes towards Africa. Yes, you heard that right. Over 450 years ago. It all started on the West African coast, in a place called Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, with its strategic location and rich resources, became a focal point for British explorers. The lush landscapes and bustling coastal communities masked the dark intentions of the newcomers. The infamous journey was led by a man named John Hawkins. Hawkins convinced his crew to kidnap around 300 Africans and packed them like cargo onto his ship, the Jesus of Lubeck. This ship, originally a trading vessel, was repurposed for a grim mission. The Africans, torn from their homes and families, faced a harrowing journey across the Atlantic. This was the start of a brutal trade that would last over 2 centuries. The transatlantic slave trade became a cornerstone of British economic policy, fueling the growth of industries and the expansion of the British Empire. The human cost, however, was immeasurable. But here's a twist. Hawkins was actually knighted by Queen Elizabeth I after his successful voyage. This act of knighthood was a stark reminder of the moral blindness of the era. The British Crown, in its quest for wealth and power, turned a blind eye to the suffering inflicted on countless Africans. Can you believe it? The British Crown openly supported these horrifying expeditions. The endorsement of the monarchy gave legitimacy to the slave trade, encouraging other merchants and adventurers to follow in Hawkins's footsteps. By the late 1600s, the British Royal African Company was formed, monopolizing the slave trade and shipping thousands of Africans to the Americas. These chilling beginnings laid the foundation for the transatlantic slave trade, which forcibly displaced millions of Africans. The legacy of this trade is still felt today, as the descendants of those who were enslaved continue to grapple with the repercussions of this dark history. It's a dark chapter in history that we must never forget. Understanding these origins helps us grasp the full impact of slavery and its lasting legacy. The echoes of the past resonate in the present, reminding us of the importance of acknowledging and learning from history. Stay curious. History has a way of revealing secrets that shape our present. By delving into these stories, we gain a deeper understanding of the forces that have shaped our world. Don't forget to like, comment, and share for more untold stories of the past. Together, we can uncover the truths that history has long kept hidden and ensure that the lessons of the past are never forgotten.